Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Debbie with my 2 cents. What's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night to anywhere in the world you're watching me from. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead. Um, Please subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to like, share, and comment. I just want to tell you again, good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, from anywhere in the world you're watching me from. Listen, I don't know what's going on in Jamaica. What really are going on there? This episode that I'm gonna do of Dear Pastor or Tell Me Pastor, it says, caught dad and the neighbor having sex. Oh, Lord of mercy, mercy, mercy. Really? Let's get into it. Oh, Lord. It says, Dear Pastor, I am 21 and at the end of this year, I'm going to get married. I am still living with my parents. They never got married, but my father was always promising my mother that they would. Are you 21? I have carried a secret for my father since I was 17. I caught him having sex with our neighbor. Really, sir? Really, Daddy? And he begged me not to say anything to my mother. I told him that I could not keep that as a secret. Worst of all, the neighbor and my mother are very good friends. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. She used to visit our home, and when she was broke, my mother used to lend her money. I did not expect her to go to bed with my father. Okay. When I caught them having sex, it was in the middle of the day. My father used to pay a taxi to take me to school back and forth. That day before leaving school, I called the driver and asked him if he could take me home early because I was not feeling well, and he said he would. My mother was at work. When I came home that day and realized that my father was at home, I did not think anything was wrong. I opened the door. It was not locked. I saw my neighbor and my father naked. Dear God. She saw me first and my father was on top of her. Dear Lord. The woman was so shocked, she shouted my name. My father looked back, saw me, and said, Lord, I'm in trouble. So Daddy, that's what you said? I asked him what he was doing because I did not know what else to say. Dear God. He told me he was sorry for what he was doing, but these things do happen. He put on his shirt. The woman went into the bathroom and put some clothes on. Then my father tried to reason with me. Although I was not feeling well, I had this strange feeling come over me. Lord. Since then, every time my mother mentioned my father and other women, I don't make any comment. She and our neighbors have remained friends. My father has always treated me well. I have 2 brothers. My mother always called me my dad's pet. And since I caught him having sex with our neighbor, he has been giving me much more than I require. Sometimes he gives me money without my mother knowing. Okay. The lady that he was involved with, she's always going to America. And each time she goes, she brings me back dresses. Also, now your unofficial stepmom is trying to bribe you. I will be leaving my parents' home soon after I'm married. And I'm wondering whether I should tell my mother what I saw. Please tell me what to do. Dear Lord, dear Lord, dear Lord. Let me hear what Pastor have to say, because Pastor is going to give you the, the PC, the political correct version advice. It says, I believe you're asking the question whether you should tell your mother what transpired between your neighbor and your father. Of course, Pastor, that's what she asked you. Perhaps you're not thinking that while you're still living at your parents' home, your father will be that bold. But now that you're going to be getting married and planning to leave, He would not have anybody watching over him. Therefore, he would carry on with the love affair. I am not prepared to encourage you to divulge anything to your mother. I do not see how that would help her relationship with your father. However, I want to wish you and your husband a very happy marriage. Please let me hear from you. Daddy, 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 daddy. First of all, sir, what can I say? You one dirty dog. Dirty, dirty dog. You sleeping with the neighbor in your house, and the neighbor is friend. And first of all, you and the neighbor, two dirty, dirty dog. Okay? First of all, again, the neighbor is right next door. You having sex. You didn't even say let you go over to the neighbor house. You brought the neighbor into your home. And I guess you two, you and your common law wife, because since they have common law marriage in Jamaica, your daughter's 21, so I assume you two have been together at least for 21 years. So that would be the matrimonial home. And you have the nerve and the audacity to be having sex with the neighbor up in your house. And then the neighbor, she's bold enough to try to bribe the daughter by bringing her stuff each time she comes to America and shop. And I'll be interested. I wonder if you're still sleeping with a neighbor on the down low. And know that your daughter is going to be leaving. I wonder if you're going to be still having relationship with a neighbor. You just nasty, sir. You just downright nasty. And I agree with Pastor. You know, it don't make sense at this point to even say anything to you. It's hard. To be honest, it's hard because right now your mother is looking at your dad like, you know, this is my world. She's probably saying to herself, he has never cheated, knowing that she's living a lie. I don't even know, to be honest, for this one, I don't even know how it would feel. Would you want to know? Would you expect, if something like that happened to you, would you want to know? And it's kind of hard to say if you put yourself in the other person's shoe, as I'm going to call her the wife. Right now, she has this picture, this ideal picture of her spouse. And then to get it shattered, because right now he might be paying all the bills. Well, she said her mom worked. So dad might be paying all the bills. Ooh, it's kind of hard to say. To be honest, I'm kind of stumped. I don't even know what I would do. I probably would want to know, me personally, because when I find out I'm leaving you, because most likely at this point, you probably was sleeping with the neighbor for a while now, so you're probably not even using protection. Who knows? Because once you get comfortable with the neighbor, you're probably not even using protection. And who knows who else the neighbor is sleeping with. So for me, I know for my personal thing, I think I would want to know. And then once I do know, I'll be leaving your ass. But, well, let me know, let me know what your comments are. Tell me what you think. So comment below and let me hear what you have to say. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And this is your girl Debbie with my 2 cents. Whew, this one is tough. Caught dad and the neighbor having sex. Ooh, and in the house, of all places. Well, guys, it's another episode of my 2 cents with Debbie. And until next time, turn on that notification bell. And don't forget, each time I upload a video, you will get that notification. So again, guys, until next time, Chabella.